Hello, welcome to Spy Money. I'm going to talk to you about the confirmation bot. It's a new bot that we started all last week, and this is running on Wednesday, August the what is it, 10th? Yeah, Wednesday, August 10th, and we have it set up. The same settings run every day. Nothing changes. The settings that we have usually start about 6 a.m. Eastern time, and we run those until 8:30. And during that time frame, we have a P&L set up on the bot where you either make 1,000 or lose 1,000, and we run 4 contracts. It works really well. The confirmation is the indicator is the triangles here, and on that it depends on what we have in filters with the bot. And the bot itself, the way it runs, we have different filters and different stops and profit targets and things like that that I give out to everybody that leases the bot. And when you lease the Angular bot, you get the confirmation bot with it as well. So these two come together. It works very well. And the reason the confirmation comes with the Angular is because it uses part of the Angular indicator in this as well. So when we put these together, and there's strength meters in here that will allow you to make more signals or less signals. And the strength meter that we use on it, I don't change it. It stays this way every day. It works very well. I run the same times every day. Yes, it will work on other times of the day, but this is the time that I run because it's more convenient for me. I don't run anything at the U.S. Open, and I'm sure that it probably would do pretty good with it, but I just don't do it. And I run at the London session. It's just a lot better for me. So what you would need to do is just find, what time would work better for you, and you run it from there. These settings work pretty good for the London session. It usually hits the profit every day. I'm not saying that it'll not lose money because that would be untruthful. But for me so far, it's one every day. And again, this bot has only been out for about a week, and it's doing very well. Today, 967.36. Now, some people say, well, I thought it was going to be $1,000. Well, the way the bot works, it doesn't calculate commissions, but this is commissions included. So if you look at this, you're going to have 4 contracts here and 4 there, so there's 8 contracts. So that's going to be about $32 in commission, which would put this about $1,000. So sometimes it will go over a little more, or if it's going to be a loss, it might be a little more than the 1,000. And that's because of volume. When volume comes in real fast, you'll have slippage, and that slippage will cause you to lose a little bit more or make a little bit more. But the 967 is actually about right on target for less the commission. So you hit the $1,000 and go. Now, do you have to run the $1,000 P&L? No, you do not. You can do whatever you want. This is the settings that work for me, and I want to make $1,000 a day, so this is fine. $1,000 a day is a lot of money, and I also manually trade. I don't just run bots, but I manually trade, and I'm also helping other people. When you lease this bot, you also get the Discord for free. And the Discord is only for the Angular and confirmation users. There's no one else allowed to be in there. And in that group, we set and discuss settings. I also do live trainings and such to help you better understand how things work. The main goal is for everybody to be making money, to have good products supplied by Spy Money, and everybody doing very well. This is confirmation and Angular bot both made money today, and they both did very well. Right now, I'm just showing you on the confirmation, but the Angular also did very well. I like the confirmation a little better because it's got stronger signals in it, and it gets you in a little bit quicker where, I don't know for sure where the Angular would be, but if the Angular was in on here, it would have been right here, the entry, instead of up here. So being up here, it gets you in a little bit quicker. Sometimes that's good, sometimes bad, but for the most part, it's better, and you'll pick up an extra $100 or $80 per contract on the entry, so it actually helps out. How do you go about getting it? So here it is, Spy Money LLC. This is the home page. If you go over to Angular and Confirmation, you click on that, And that'll come down, and it's got pictures here to show the different ones. Video on the angler indicator. There's also, if you want to lease the angler indicator only, you can. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do on the confirmation yet. I think it's going to be a lease as well, but I'm not sure 100% what I'm going to do on that. Right now, if you lease the bot, you get the indicator, angler indicator right now, and that comes with it. So for this much money, you get everything together. You also get both bots, the angler and the confirmation bot. There's no other hidden fees or anything. All of these indicators that you see that are on the bot, anything the bot needs will be supplied on the chart with no additional cost. So you have two more indicators here. Those indicators are built into the bot, and there's nothing else to buy. And everything is made to where the user can change everything. You can change your profit targets, stop losses. There's trail stops. You can use ATR on this. A lot of people like the ATM to use an ATR, and this one will do that. I don't do it. I use fixed profit targets and stops, and I also have trail stops that come in play on this, and that's how I have it. It works very well. As you can see right here, you would have made more money if you had taken profit there. But if you hadn't and your stop was higher, you would only have these two here, where in this case you had 4, and then it stops out. I think $1,000 a day is a good target for most people. Most people that I talk to that I work with are anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a day is what they want to make. And so I try to make all the settings for that. If you want to make more money, you can leave the settings alone and then just add more contracts. So if you're wanting to make, say, 2,000, you could run 8 contracts instead of 4. But naturally, the more contracts you run, the bigger the risk you're going to have. So, to have 4 contracts on there, you'd have to go to a $2,000 stop as well. So we use a 1-to-1 on this as far as the profit loss or gain. And if you hit your loss or your gain, either one, that's not to say you can't go ahead and turn it back on and go for some more. Or you can turn your P&L off and just mentally watch it. And if it hits the area that you want to be, you pause your bot up here. So you just click pause. That's all you have to do. So if you have any questions, like I said, let me know. You can also go to the contact page up here. And when you go to the contact page, fill this out. I am the one that gets these emails. Make sure that you have your this put into the spam folder. Because if you don't, there's a good chance that you might get my email to spam. I have found that some people are getting that and just want to, they don't think I answer, but I usually answer almost immediately or within a few hours. Depends on what's going on. So if you go ahead and do that, then we can go ahead and get you taken care of. So if you have any questions, like I said, just go ahead and let me know, and we'll get you started on this. A lot of people ask, how long does it take to learn how to use this? Well, there's videos in there, plus you got your Discord. There's a lot of customer support to help you. Most people, from the time they lease the bots until the time they go live, is usually within about a week. So usually the first week they're trying Sim and they're learning how to use it and the questions and so forth. And then after about a week, some people start up live in 1 or 2 days. I don't recommend that. I recommend everybody use on Sim until they know for sure how to use it. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you later.